hidden tutorials. They're absolutely everywhere. Tons of people have already done videos on this, but I want to focus on a single aspect. One of the simplest but most useful techniques in this is to take advantage of something that most players already know. Now that, my friends, is where this game comes in. The game Flipping World by Ice Rebel, who you can find stuff about in the description of this video, is a simple and fun platformer with not too much to it. Whether or not it's a platformer is greatly debatable, but I'm gonna go with it for this video as it makes what I have to say easier to understand. The one thing that stuns me most is what the game actually gives you to work with from the start. The main menu only shares the name of the game, how to start the game, and the controls. Arrow keys, which doesn't do much but differentiate from a WSD control scheme, the two seemingly most popular control schemes in almost every genre. All we are told is that we can use the arrow keys to move, as in using the left and right arrow keys to move left and right, or up and down based on the player's perspective at any given time. More on that later. Usually, this would also mean that the player could use the up arrow to jump. That just isn't the case here. In this platformer, a genre largely considered to be at least partially defined by its jumping, Wikipedia states that in a platformer, the player controls a character avatar to jump between suspended platforms and avoid obstacles, which makes the whole thing about this being a platformer debatable once again. I'm not going to talk about that. And I know Wikipedia isn't exactly the best resource, but it does get my point across. Back on topic, the game does not allow the player to jump in the normal sense. It feels like I'm doing a lot to get my point across, but I think I'm still valid. Keep watching. There is no jumping. Instead, the button that would be used to jump, the up arrow, is used to switch gravity. This introduces the mechanic quickly without the need for extra text and exposition, something I fall into a ton. I didn't realize this at first, but this single attribute of the game alone showcases its great design. Using common control schemes in your genre to introduce new mechanics is something that I highly recommend after playing this game. Though I would also recommend making the new mechanic match in some regards the common action that same button would bring about in your genre. Even though the change in gravity is not jumping, it has a similar effect of allowing the player to move upward relative to the player that is. Once again. Pretty much some of the mechanics that I haven't explained are as follows. The player has an arrow which points the player towards a object on screen, a point which you have to collect to allow yourself to continue to play before the timer runs out and you lose. The arrow is another example of a simple hidden tutorial. Not exactly a tutorial, but it makes instantly clear to the player, okay, my goal, go wherever that arrow is pointing. Finally, thank you so much to my Patreon supporters, AI and Tiger J. Tiger J has an awesome Twitch channel and a great YouTube channel, which you should totally check out. If you ever want your game played on stream so you can get instant feedback on your game, then surely check him out now. Okay, be sure to subscribe, tap that like button, hit the taco bell, and I'll see you next time.